AMD Ryzen 5000 series, the Zen 3s. You really should.
What was it? The i7?
God, no. And Intel hasn't done shit in years. AMD's.
Oh, wait, yeah, I just got an AMD CPU.
Well, the brand new ones they just announced.
Oh, they just announced it.
Yeah, they just announced them like a week ago. Not even a week ago, like 4 days ago. But yeah, they are beating out their midline one beats out the top end Intel one.
Damn.
I mean, I don't even have the most current thing, and I'm still able to play nearly every game at max settings. I think I'm good.
Yeah, that means nothing with the stuff coming out.
I mean,
And do you play at 1080 or do you play at higher resolution? Because that does make a huge difference.
Boop, boop, boop. I play... Frick. If Fantasy Grounds will let me go to desktop, nope, it won't. I don't know, I usually just jack it up to whatever's highest and let it run, and I pretty much never have stutters, so... Yay.
So what is this Hades game, and why is everyone telling me I need to play it?
It is the newest roguelike made by Supergiant, who made Bastion and Transistor and Pyre. So
That's why I don't care.
You even play any of those games?
I don't like roguelike games.
Oh, that's fair.
They annoy me.
Well, this one actually has a storyline, though.
It's like
the storyline doesn't matter if I get too pissed off in the first hour to continue playing.
And funny enough, there's even a mode for that built into the game called God Mode, where it actually adjusts the difficulty as you're playing it to make it easier as you play. So it's like if you're struggling a lot, then then you become stronger, but at the same time, it's like the game, it still keeps the challenge, while at the same time making it easier. If that makes any sense. I don't use it, but I've heard it's pretty damn good if you're just trying to play with the story.
Yeah, I'll just wait for a YouTube playthrough to watch it.
Well,
I have no
you're
idea.
in luck, because there's about 1 billion of them right now.
Because yeah, those games where it's intentionally difficult for no good reason, just to be difficult, I just don't enjoy it.
I don't know, looking at it, it's not looking like one of those crazy difficult ones, though. That's the thing. It looks like it's, like, actually got a fairly good learning curve compared to a lot of roguelikes.
Pretty much, like every single run, you are getting stronger.
Oh, yeah. You also get to keep progress between different runs. Like, you get bonuses that you can apply to your next run and stuff after that, so
it's like it's never like you're not making progress.
Yeah.
Well, according to Sicarius, God doesn't like him because computer doesn't work anymore again.
Do I just need to go to his house and drop off my old laptop?
You know, I offered for him to use my gaming laptop, and he just flat out refused me. So if you can pull that off, more power to you.
Because I'm pretty sure this game doesn't require anything graphics related as long as the processor's decent.
I mean, I'm running it on a 8-year-old laptop, so...
Alright, well, with that said, Sicarius is going to chill with Pi for a little while.
Sure.
Who wants to recap what happened last time?
Let me remember what happened last time. What did it? Oh, okay, now I remember what happened last time. Alright, so at the beginning, we had just finished clearing out the dungeon. Or the labyrinth, rather. That made up the tomb of the first Dragonlord. after finishing up looting the dungeon, we decided to go outside, and we were going to have a short rest to. Okay. We were going to have a short rest to catch our breath and all, and we decided to do so while talking over Aedes. Well, I would say, dead boyfriend, but that just sounds callous. So, Aedes' ex-lover. While doing so, Lycus decided to explore on his own to look for a shield that he was planning to sell. Fell into a ambush by a bunch of black puddings. The rest of the party, slowly figuring out what was happening, came to help, but unfortunately they were too late. At that point, Damon came and gave us a tome and cleared out all the black puddings, saying his debt was paid, which we used to revive Lycus. Everybody kind of summarily chewed Lycus out, headed back to the city. And over the past week, all of our characters have kind of been doing our own thing to figure out, or trying to figure out what we're doing next. Aidi did a bit of religion stuff. Tabitha did her studying. I don't remember what you did, Ajax. Sorry.
I got myself
enemy.
blacklisted from a temple.
That's right. That's right. And then Lycus talked with his contacts a bit, and then talked with Pythor, who kind of was like, hey, dude, we don't do that here. As Argonon kind of did his own thing. And how much should I talk about what happened?
So, let's see. You guys essentially get another day of downtime, so if you wanted to do something that essentially takes a day, we can cover that now. But when you all meet up again, whenever the king's guards come to fetch you all, you notice, well, do they notice what's different about you, Argonon?
I don't have it out and ready
Okay.
at the moment, so because I do know that someone has a shop here, so
Yes, essentially during this extra day, none of you are able to get in contact with Argonon or Aidi.
and that for the most part sums it up. Oh, also Sicarius got new clothes.
He got new clothes.
I can't get dirty, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, did anyone else give me monies or no? I don't remember. Because that would make a difference of what I'm doing on the extra day or not.
Like I said, he would.
That being said, the next one would cost 100 gold. So why are wizards so expensive?
How much gold do you need still at the moment?
Like 80.
Okay. Yeah, he'll give the 80 gold.
All right, that'll get me to 7.
Is there any scribing checks you'd like to make for scribing scrolls in your spellbook?
Not scribing scrolls. I'm just doing the Arcana check to put this spell in my spell list.
Okay.
It is a rank 3.
You make it.
Cool.
Lycus, during this day, you're actually told that your special item has been created at the forge.
Fantastic. Go make the journey over. If anyone else was to join him in that.
Argonon and Aidi are AFK at the moment. We can say Sicarius did so.
Sure.
That works.
Just so you know, nothing bad happens on the trip.
Yeah, he would probably ask, like, hey, someone can just come with me. Never know what's out there.
All right. So, first of all, for everybody's reference, while Tabitha's been working fervently on her magical work, Kyra decided to snatch a piece of paper that she had stowed away in her bag when she wasn't looking, and I put that in the campaign essentials channel. It's a piece of paper she found at the necropolis. She thought it was interesting. You don't often get to hear the inner thoughts of, someone who lives up there. And when you get to the forge, Vulcan wipes his sweaty brow and he walks up to you. Good, you've come at a great time. I finished it. And he holds out his hand. You see this very intricate looking eye staring up at you. I'll be putting that in the same channel.
Creepy, but effective. Hopefully. So you're just gonna pop it right into my eye socket, or what?
It's going to take a little bit, and as I said before, it's not going to be exactly painless.
I figured. It's not exactly painless to take out one's eye, I assume, and also to install a new one.
Exactly.
Also,
Or is this just the most advanced contact lens that ever existed?
if you put that in the normal inventory for everything else?
So what's interesting about this eye, besides giving me sight, I assume?
That monitor hard real quick. So over the course of the next hour, you're pretty much taken to that side room where the dock is, and, well, you're asked to sit down in the special chair, and he essentially goes to work on your eye socket. Give me a con save to see how well you deal with the process.
Gotta forges an eye surgery.
Yeah, like so Vulcan doesn't really handle direct body interface very often. And throughout the few times he's like, "Oh, now where did I put the tool? Is it supposed to bleed like that? It's not a big deal."
You've done this before, right?
Oh, no.
It's fair. I haven't died before either, so.
So at the end of the quote-unquote installation process, if you look in the party sheet, you now have this installed into your skull.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
No, this isn't something I've just made all willy-nilly. I recall how you got into the state, and using its gifts are beneficial, but you need to be reminded that it's not all fun and games, especially having Medalta bring you back and all that.
Entirely fair.
So just be careful when you decide to tap that thing out for the day, aye?
Yeah, I learned a lot during this week, so I'll take this into consideration. But not into consideration, I will take what you said to heart.
I'm just imagining the stare you're getting.
And I appreciate the eye. Though, truthfully, I did wish it did give me sight, but I understand the message and the lesson that I have to learn from all of this.
Well, You can tell everybody that the only thing left that we're working on them is that Zyphos +1. If you wants to work on anything else, we got 2 free slots.
Well, I will let them know. Unsure what they may want.
Free to just send a messenger. You don't have to walk all the way out here again. I know it's a bit of a hike.
Oh yeah, and we'll do.
He goes back to the forge.
What do we need next after that?
Money.
Well, yes. Yes, definitely. Can you give us a list of everything we have stored up so we can look up?
Yes. I'll put that in the Essentials channel and I will pin it.
I forgot what we can do with the Cerberus because that's not in the normal one.
Back again.
That one he mentioned that he could create a cloak that could help ward off
suggests
magic.
that there must be something in the pockets. Right. Well, there's only one.
What about the
pocket
Cerberus
exactly.
heart, though?
You know, I still want to get the job done. I still want to come on in the morning, listen to some chill tunes, relax.
Okay. It tells me what page number this item on, but that doesn't help me. I'll have to Google that one then.
But something I would be setting up to do is over time building potions of Winter's Rest because I have the mats to make 8 of them.
Okay, I found a PDF of it. 1 second. Okay, here it is. Okay, so mechanically, it's a wondrous, uncommon magic item. Requires attunement. I guess it's a trinket. If you reduce a creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack on your turn while wearing this charm, you may take a bonus action to move up to half your speed and then make another basic melee weapon attack. Once the ability has been used, it cannot be used again until you have finished a short rest.
That's what we can make from it?
Yes.
And that's once per day?
Once per short rest, so you could potentially use it multiple times per day.
So you're saying very good from someone who wants to take a lot of short rests.
Yeah.
Question
And
is, how much does that one cost?
that one, 50 gold.
50? What else does it need, or is it just the heart?
It's just the heart.
Should have known about that one. Question is, does anybody inform Argonon of this? Because he ain't find out himself.
I don't know. You're right here. We don't know where you're at.
Fair enough.
The cape that uses the hide, however, is 1800.
Yeah, we know.
Yep.
But we will eventually need 6 5,000 gold items.
Oof.
To bind dragons to us.
Why 6?
1 per person.
We only have 2 circlets.
It does not say it can only be used once. It does not say it has to be to yourself.
He is correct.
Oh, well then.
Yes, essentially with those crowns, you two are the only ones able to initiate a bond.
Yep. I mean, of course, us two are first, then everyone else, but yeah. But yeah, I don't have anything else I need to put in there. I don't know if anyone else does. What about using the Gorgon plate to make the +1 shield for Sicarius?
I mean, the +1 shield's kind of moot now that he has, frickin'
Good point.
lion shield.
Could also make more of those boots to sell. I don't remember how much those were.
Boots using what component?
It's the boots of the Winterland. Using the Yeti hides.
Well, we can sleep on the magic item creation till you all can meet up again and say who needs what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lycus does that essentially for his day. Ajax, are you going to do anything special?
Nah, I'm not doing anything.
Okay. And Tabby was doing magic stuff all day. Oh, potion brewing, right?
Both. So because copying the 3rd level spell is only an hour and a half.
Mhm.
And then what the rest of the day is setting up to start making those other potions.
Okay.
because that will take
So-
time. Lots of time.
Let me see here.
It is a
Ajax
rare
just
potion.
takes a nap day.
All right, so you have enough to make one of those winter potions, right?
I have enough to make 8 of them.
All right, so you can either sit down and create one potion of healing today, or start up the process to make one of those winter potions. Guarantee that you will finish a potion of some kind of healing today. Depending on your role for the winter one, it could be a multi-day ordeal.
Honestly, the potion of Winter's Rest is more important to be able to sell it, because at minimum it's 500 gold.
Okay. Yeti Eye. And what was the name of the potion again?
Potion of Winter's Rest. It's in game chat.
Okay. Well, let's start off with a good old-fashioned alchemy check tool, or alchemy tool check. Yeah. Okay.
At first, I thought you were calling her a tool.
For Argonauts recap, everybody can start with an inspiration. Tabby, if you knew your role, you might want to use inspiration if you wanted to.
Sure.
Much better.
It's one of those times where it being in the open would be better. That's why in-person rolling is better for those types of things.
But your second roll was much better. And what did I roll here?
I rolled minimum on the first one.
Okay, with your check, you are able to successfully craft one of those potions.
Fun. Okay.
So you can just drag and drop that, like, from the harvest book directly into your inventory. And then subtract the potion ingredient by 1.
Wait, why did it list it as that? I'll fix that in a second.
What did it end up being called?
Vial of cold liquid containing snowflakes.
Oh, because it's not identified.
There we go.
All right, at the end of the day, Argonon, ID, you all come back to the city.
Yo, what up, bitches? I mean, hey, how's it going?
Where were you guys?
Busy.
ID, honey, sweetie, please, you can do so much better.
What?
I hope you use protection.
This Argonon
He better
blushes,
triple
but
wrap
then
that.
is like, nope. Nope.
What are you talking about?
Oh, come on, walking around or walking off with a guy.
Kyra.
Sunset. What? I mean, that's one of the many fanfics I could potentially start writing.
I don't know. Sicarius and I went
Lord.
to go see Vulcan. I mean, you can ship us together.
Okay, first of all, ew, that's my dad.
No, not Vulcan. Sicarius.
Yeah, but you went to
By
go
the way,
visit
what's
my
with the
dad. I
eye?
don't picture that.
Oh, okay. I see.
I just kind of lean into Kyra and just start whispering the entire fan fiction in her ear.
So, got a new eye, huh?
Oh, yeah. doesn't actually, work as a normal eye, but it has other uses.
What does it do?
Well, I can detect magic for one, and I'll be able to identify magical items that I detected with said detect magic spell. And I can also see invisibility. If someone's invisible, I could see that they're there. So I guess it does have some level of sight, I guess, in that regard. But he did mention that there was kind of a lesson to be learned from my mistakes, which is entirely fair, because that's what they were. Mistakes.
So the lesson to be learned is detect magic?
No, the lesson is that I'm pretty sure... Do I know the negative effect out of character?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, no. I will be punished if I, say, used all the spells. I might suffer the cost. Considering
And
I'm
what
trying...
was the bigger lesson you learned?
Don't go loot a tomb by yourself and blindly walk into danger. And also, go by yourself. Just the short version is being a shitty, he just whispers, thief.
An important life lesson.
Yes, and from this, I'll be a better, he whispers, thief, much later down the line.
Wait a minute.
I'm not touching that one.
I'm not entirely sure that's the lesson, but alright.
I mean, it's a pretty clear-cut lesson, if you ask me. Now, so I should trust all of you more. I mean, not that I didn't trust you all before, but I should have trusted you with more of, what's going on in my life.
And that's at this point that you all have the encounter with the dragon riding knights heading towards your way to request that you all accompany them to the city of Mytros to meet the king.
Huh. Alright. Are we taking and I point to their mounts?
Oh no, they only seat one. Argonon,
okay.
give me a percentage check. See if you recognize this guy.
Fair enough. Sure. I'll hold the phone. I gotta... Let's see, it's... How do you do the percentage again?
Right click the D10, click the percentage, and toss them in the...
There we go. Boop.
Okay. You know that this is Captain Tarkon. He's not super high up in the chain directly underneath the king, but he does have authority over the Centaurions themselves.
Okay, so this is Boss Man.
Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Argonon, good to see you.
Likewise. And I'll reach out, shake his hand.
Shake your hand in return.
So, question, does he know about how I left the castle last time?
He does not.
Okay. Well, guess we're headed back. I'll make sure we get back as soon as possible. We'll do our best.
It's quite all right. We are to escort you every step of the way, after all.
Fair enough. By the way, these are my compatriots, and he will introduce them to him and vice versa.
Yes, the Chosen. The bards have sung of your success for quite some time now in Mytros. No doubt that they'll be eager to meet you. Although nobody's really very eager currently.
Why's that?
What's...
There's been a large storm over the city as of late. It's made trade, life in general, very hectic. I think the king might want to speak to you about it, though I really don't know for sure.
Does he seem... Well, I'm ready for the inevitable insight check, but does he seem like there's something he's not saying?
You can give me an insight check. You know his tone quite well. It's that of a soldier who wishes they knew, but because of the rank, need to know basis, they sadly.
Fair enough. All right. Anybody else got anything to work on while we're here?
Nah,
I'll
I'd rather
take
just
that
get
as-
back to Mytros.
I'm ready to go.
All right. Well, let's head out then.
All right, so you guys head out.
Could you
Gate
just
of-
real quick? Could you repeat his name?
Oh, the captain, Captain Tarkon. I'll type out his name.
Sure. Okay.
So it's about a day away. Since it's already the late afternoon, you guys go for about 4 hours until it's completely dark out, and you guys make camp.
Okay.
Night passes uneventfully. Up and at 'em in the morning, you guys continue down the road. I need a perception check from everybody. This is about 11 o'clock in the morning.
Question: how long has it been since I was back in Mytros?
I say about 3 weeks to a month, I think.
I
You said perception.
Yeah, some of everybody a long rest. God damn. Let's see. Lycus, do you have it coded to where you always roll disadvantage on perception?
Oh, cool.
No, I mean, do you?
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay, this was a hearing-based perception, so you wouldn't have disadvantage. My bad for not explaining that.
Oh, okay.
You can reroll. Okay. So, as you're walking along, Tabitha, you think you heard something of a shout off to the left. You've been kind of thinking about all the types of potions you're going to be able to make. Like, it sounds kind of out of place, but again, not unusual. Ajax, you were super freaking alert, and it sounds like someone who is screaming at the top of their lungs in a panicked voice, but it's incredibly deep.
Do you all hear screaming, or did anybody else?
I was singing a song in my head.
What's
I
going
hear
on?
screaming, like deep voiced screaming.
Where?
Somebody's in trouble.
Should we see what's going on? Where's it coming from?
Yeah, where's it coming from? Can I tell?
It'd be off
Like
the
what-
path to the left side of the road.
Mind
I
if
relay that.
Leftia?
Are Dragon Rider friends near us?
Yes, they are. And with Ajax mentioning us, they're stopping mid-flight. They're looking around. You all hear that? Actually, yeah, I think I do. They all look to you. I mean, they don't look like they're going to stop you, but they're still going to have their eyes on you.
Should we
enough.
check it out, or do you think it's a trap?
If you tell us which way it was, then Argonon starts that way.
We need to go left.
Ideas will send Lefkia that way.
Yep.
Getting this here. Moving you guys over to the map. You guys are free to arrange yourselves at the bottom of the map near the road.
Did you just kick out the groovy?
Oh, I guess it stopped.
I wonder if it crashed.
I didn't realize it stopped, actually. I saw
was
it
still-
on YouTube.
Yeah, it was still playing, but it just left.
Yeah, it just randomly died.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Hello?
Oh, Argonon started heading off to the left, so
So you guys get there, and how did I get this? You see this large hulking figure that is cradling the remains, the very battered and bloodied remains of a humanoid in its arms. This thing, even though it's crouching down, it's pretty big. Like you would compare it to a giant, except it has no head. But the screaming is definitely coming from it.
Nature or Arcana check to know what it is.
So
oh, ye ugly.
you can give me a nature. Argonon, you can give me a nature with advantage.
Do I have any idea?
What do I?
Lycus would not. Heidi can get me one.
Oh, yep. Crap.
Nice double 17s though.
That's
throw it
fine.
in. Okay.
So, you know this to be a blemis. I'll get you an upsized picture.
I really don't want an upsized picture seeing the icon. Dear Lord.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So, Argonon, these are creatures that even Centurions do not want to face because of how dangerous they are. They are a type of giant that actually has a pretty decent intelligence. It understands human speak, it speaks in complete sentences, it understands simple concepts. They can be pretty friendly, but the minute that they get hurt in battle, they enter a frenzy that not even the greatest warrior in Mytros can hope to compare to. And if they're not taken down in battle promptly, their strength can get to like ridiculous levels that would even make Pythor pause.
Oh.
This one looks like it's been nicked.
No. The only thing that looks nicked would be its heart, because it's screaming and crying, holding this very clearly dead person in its arms. Why did you have to go? I didn't mean to come back.
Excuse me.
And it looks over your direction. No, you've come to punish. I will not go down lightly.
Oh, we're not here to punish you. We just heard you were.
And it's in its eyes.
Oh.
Whatever happened to the thing it had been holding clearly made something snap in its psyche.
Oh boy.
We're not here to punish you. We just heard you were distressed and wanted to see if we could help out in any way. Does it understand?
Argonon is
Does it punch you in the
slowly
face?
backing up.
It can't understand, but it's still charging at you. Get some
Balls.
initiative.
So roll initiative.
Yes, sir.
Why did I roll with advantage?
You have your advantage button clicked?
I didn't think I did, but I guess I did. Let me. There we go. Balls.
Okay. Kyra is very caught off guard by this. Like it. You were first up.
All right, quickly. What's the situation? The plan?
Kill it with fire.
So, we're thinking about actually just, all right, I'm just gonna start firing.
If it reacted like that to us, who knows what it could do to innocent travelers?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm step over so I don't shoot through Ajax.
Burn.
And he's gonna look over at him and be like, hey, we got something in common. We both got one eye. And then do Clever the Gods.
He looks at you at that, and like through the screaming, like you can hear a ah, ah.
God damn.
I'm glad he liked it. And then he fires a bow.
Ooh.
You have sneak attack.
Arrow takes a big meaty chunk right out of him.
And before that, can I use the bow's feature?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let me see. Hang on. Does that cast Charm Person?
No, it's is it charm? It says charm towards you for 1 hour. If it fails, DC is 14.
You certainly can. Sure.
All right. So it just tries to make the save basically.
Yes. That. Oof.
Oh well.
He's not having it.
I tried to make you my friend, dude, but it didn't work out. Oh wait, this is gonna backpedal actually. Yeah, it's fine. Is this actually like a bush?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I do my hide action in there?
Didn't
My
use your
hide.
bonus action.
Oh right, duh. Clever the Gods. Ignore me.
Edie, are you happy today, brother boy?
I am happy.
Ground level or aerial support?
Aerial support.
How high?
How tall is he?
He is at least 10 foot tall.
Well, I think I'm just gaining height, so 10 feet up right now. I needed to move closer.
Okay. First one hits. Got a buzzsaw through the shoulder. That's a crit. Zip. Damage loadout.
Huh?
Good damage loadout.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna have left key opinion storm it.
Scream.
She is flying much higher than I am.
Just give me a number.
She's probably like 30 feet above the dude.
Okay. That's a hit, and then you went with a little opinion.
Every little bit helps.
Abatha.
Bzzz.
Ruh-roh. That's a fail. Blasted full force by that lightning bolt. Kyra. She'll begin Song of Cheating as she's gonna skip around over here. Jax.
I'm going to. I'm going to use Erupting Earth on it.
I'm gotta be sure to target him for that.
Oh, right.
Okay, he fails, so you click the damage.
Oof, that is a good.
Doesn't that make difficult terrain around it?
Yes.
So 20-foot cube. So you need to draw a 20-foot cube and put it around him. Okay. That stone structure nearby also topples as the earth shook around it.
There we go.
What's the speed here? 10 feet. It's gonna go up. And one more.
Ruh-roh.
And he's gonna do an old grab attack on the dick who made the earth punch him.
Is that a dex contest?
No, that is an attack roll. Oof. Big miss, though. What else did we get? Alright, and then he will try to grab Argonon.
No, 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 no.
He's just so infuriated. His wild swings are going all over the place.
All right, Argon, who has not been wearing his shield lately, which, by the way, let me make sure that is unequipped. Da-da-da. Is it?
If it has a little shirt icon next to it, it is being worn.
Yeah, I was just getting to the right. Okay. There we go. There, it's unequipped. Summons his Great Axe, which has the symbols going up it and now looks definitely different. Pulls it out and makes 2 swings with it. Ba-ba-ba.
Sure to target.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Whoops.
First swing's a miss.
Yep. Oh, first swing didn't get the advantage.
Okay, go ahead and read.
There's first swing. Still a miss, I'm guessing. Yep. Second swing.
That's a hit.
There we go. And all the dice.
Oh, so you bring this thing and you strike it right into the thigh area of its leg. And you swing with such force when it crunches into that bone and flesh, you feel this wave of euphoria just wash over you. Like, oh yeah, fuck giants, dude. And you would heal, but you're full health.
And I what?
You would have healed, but you were full health.
Oh yeah. That is correct. And that... Let me see if I have it. Nah, that's it.
Lycus.
All right, Lumbo combo. Just gonna shoot at him.
Pew pew. Oof.
Nice.
Song of cheating.
Song of cheating.
Oh, there it is. Which is sneak attack, boy.
Oh, right. LS.
Go ahead and apply it and reroll. Boom. You put it down, it goes down, it hits the ground with the earth shattering.
Like it just comes out of the bush.
Hmm.
Well, that could have turned out a lot worse.
Try to befriend it, but he didn't listen.
I tried being nice.
Yeah, I saw that. That was good on you.
Did he drop the person he was carrying?
Yes, back in the ruined earth spot.
Argadon will head over and try to look at them. See.
Yeah, how does it look like this dude died?
Give me a medicine check.
I'll assist. So,
Are you proficient in medicine?
or I am not proficient, so probably not assisting.
No assist. But ID, with your medicine check, you can tell that this person died was by extreme blunt force trauma. Connecting two and two together, you wouldn't put it past the giant that you just killed to be this guy's killer.
I wonder what happened there.
Hey, Tabby, is there anything in your fancy book for this guy?
Nope.
No? Damn.
Not for a blemis. Maybe for a giant. I didn't check giant.
I think blemishes are actually exclusively native to Thylea, so it's probably not in the book.
Yeah, but there is a giant.
Who did the nature checks?
I did one. I don't know if I got high enough to
I
know.
did.
Go up and look at him.
I
real
did
quick.
one because you told me that I might know what it is.
Ah, yes. So, Argonon, you do know that through previous skirmishes with these throughout your military career and hearing horror stories from other people, their intelligence can grant like temporary, truce between others, but they have very unhinged tempers. Like you could, accidentally step on a bug that it likes and you never knew about, and that could send it into a rage and kill you.
Yeah. So.
Well, we should definitely keep an eye out for these.
Whoa! Was that a pun?
Of course not.
I think that was a pun.
No.
That was a double pun because
Yeah.
yeah, all right. Oh, but seriously, man, these things scare me.
Yeah, no, that was actually kind of terrifying. Did you see its eye and its mouth in the stomach? Yeah, no.
Like this is like something straight out of Letheria's little house of horrors, man.
Wait, so you fought like how many of these before in the past, Argonon?
A couple, but never. Almost always, we'd risk losing a person or 10 with these things. They're insane.
Where do they typically hang out? Or how? Like, what are they used for? Like, were they used for war? Like, what's the whole deal here?
They're as far as we know, they're just something to avoid. Just in general, scary bastards. These are the horror stories that kids get told to keep them from leaving. If you want a kid to stay still, you tell them about what one of these did to some of our troops. That tends to keep them.
I mean, that's entirely fair.
I'm just gonna pick a stand-in loot table.
I feel like these would be closer to Cyclops.
Oh, I see. Like, do Cyclops actually exist here?
They do.
Huh.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. We'll just use the Cyclops table for these guys.
All right. Can we also include like hill giant for fingernails?
We won't use multiple tables for one monster.
Damn. Because they are technically giants. Making potions of giant strength sounds fun.
Is it a nature check to
Survival.
Well,
definitely nature check for these guys.
Before that, should we dedicate this to someone?
I think it's Vulcan's turn.
I vote Vulcan.
Well,
Do you really think he was worthy of a sacrifice?
I mean, me.
He's a giant creature that could have destroyed us.
I mean, what else are we gonna do? Besides cut it up. Well, we either cut it up for parts or sacrifice it.
Why not both?
All right, there's always both.
Actually, I know someone who may be very pleased with this. and I will sit down to do a ritual.
What kind of ritual?
The ritual for
Here's the definition.
donating it to someone's honor.
Okay.
And I will as part of the ritual, I will set the axe right next to the body.
Argonon, did you pick someone for us, or by the way, what's up with the axe?
I guess we don't get a choice in this matter. I guess I'm gonna walk away now.
No, we do have a choice. Do you really
Too
want
late.
to give this to Vulcan?
She has split.
Aidi is digging a grave currently.
I met someone the other day.
Who'd you meet?
Teleus. And I'm looking at Kyra as I say this, wondering if I'm just looking for something, any reaction.
Mm-hmm. She's just slowly nodding her head, glancing at the axe, then back to you. Okay. I take it. He's been doing stuff for you.
Yeah, it turns out he has a bone to pick with his siblings.
You know, I thought he was dead, actually.
Well, so is Thylia, am I right?
Well, yeah. But, like, they killed all their siblings.
And yet, I met him.
Well, I mean, if everybody else is cool with it, I guess do your thing there, champ. Ajax, with your nature check, you're only able to determine that the eyelid can be harvested.
I guess I try harvesting.
Want me to do the carving, or do you want to do it?
What's your survival?
Isn't it survival or sleight of hand?
We're gonna use survival and stick with the harvesting guide.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, my survival is only +2.
All right, I got +4. Let's try it out.
Go for it.
Anybody who's proficient in survival can assist him.
Nope.
Oh,
Proficient.
did you want me to make a religion check for the?
Oh yeah, go ahead and give me a religion check.
Okay.
There's someone assisting.
Nope. But
Okay.
you don't need it. You're able to harvest it.
Don't know what this will be used for, but find out.
It can be used to make a deceptive eye patch.
Huh. If only there was somebody who already has a fake eye.
I know, right?
So Argonon, you've seen Tabitha make out these really nicely laid out rituals before. You have some candles on you. You go about setting it up, and you accidentally knock off some of the candles. You actually don't get his emblem right whenever you're drawing it in the dirt. You say the prayer. You aren't quite sure what to say. This is some new experience for you.
Yeah.
It's definitely a subpar offering ritual.
Yeah. Alright. Well, it's done. And now you guys can begin harvesting. And Argonon will go and find Tabby to apologize.
Like it's just whispers to Ajax. Damn, that was awkward. Alright, you should probably catch up.
Tabby. Sorry about what happened. I should have explained a bit more.
Did you not explain to her who you were sacrificing to?
I started to, and then I didn't make it fully clear.
Yeah, so I think that's kind of important you tell everybody about your new buddy.
Yeah.
I take it this is what you and Nighty were off doing the other day?
I didn't know that he was going to make his first sacrifice to Talius.
Well,
without informing anyone that Talius is a thing. Not everyone is so well versed in Titans as I am.
Lycus, you can give me a history or religion check. Tabitha already gave me hers. Lycus, this is actually the first time you're hearing about this particular deity. Tabitha, as book savvy as you are, you definitely would have read that when Thylia first gave life to the Titans, she had more children than just Sidon and Letheria. And Teleus was actually the eldest brother of the Titans. And his domain was God of the Forge, specifically craft. And as far as you know, from what you've read in all the history books, God, what was the name of that thing?
I mean, God is definitely part of it.
He did something not so great for the land of Thylea. That's a really impressive history check, so that's why I'm having to reveal this.
What did I roll?
You know that somehow he was tricked into creating these creatures called Mermeeks. These are an industrious insect-like race which share a hive-mind intelligence. And the rest of Titans weren't cool with that. And it is said that, they try to make him, okay, cool toy you made, bro, but you got to put it down. That's not something that should be running around on Mom's body, And Teleus, being a crafter, treated all of his creations as his own children, and he said, no, I don't want to. So, yeah. Dad didn't take kindly to that, and it said that, well, Sidon is the one who eventually was first on his shit list. And so he was put down. Whenever the slaughter began, that is.
So he's technically my great uncle?
Man. Yeah, something like that.
All these freaking family relations, dude.
Well, this is news to me.
That
It's only Tabitha
well,
shared it.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, just in
like,
general.
as far as I understand, that's stuff that not even Argonon knows.
Like,
All
you
I
gotta
would
get a check
basically,
like that
I
together.
wouldn't really share most of that because most of that doesn't matter. I would just be like, so you made a pact with my great uncle
Your dead great uncle,
that isn't dead.
who apparently isn't dead, although he should be.
Yeah, just gonna say from the looks of him, he may be dead. I don't know.
So
he certainly
okay,
is not in a good state.
So you are making deals with an undead titan.
To be
Great.
fair,
And I walk off.
We got undead.
she does that
Titans
a lot,
now?
don't she? So
Kyra's just scribbling down furiously.
Oh yeah, he looks over at Kairos like that's a good point. Remind me, what was the name again? The name of that undead titan?
Thales.
Thales. All right, how do you write? How you spell that? Thank you. And you said that was the. Did he mention like there was a god of forge or god of what?
He was the Titan of crafting, yes.
Titan of Titan, I meant.
Yeah.
She'll actually scribble his symbol into the dirt so that Lycus can see it.
Just like doodling it.
It's a pair of soot-covered hands.
Oh, hey.
I actually have his symbol here. I can show you guys.
I think that I used to know the names of other Titans, but they aren't coming to me at the moment.
Campaign essentials.
Completely random. Where are we at in the fame table?
Fame table.
It is listed on the player's handbook.
It is.
But yeah, apparently he approached me, and apparently his siblings are responsible for the state he's in, so he's not happy with them and would really like to see anybody related to them gone.
And what was the reason for the state that he's in? Do something?
Well, long ago, when Lutheria and Sidon decided that they wanted to be top of the chain, they took out the competition, which ended up being their siblings.
Oh, right. So he was just on that list, basically.
Yeah. But
So, I mean, if he's against Poseidon and Lutheria, then he on our side then?
For the most part, at least in this, it seems so.
So I don't really see the problem with the sacrifice then, because I mean, god, it's just another Titan on the list.
I should have asked.
Yeah,
I'm sorry about that.
I mean, yeah, it happens.
Yes, making the entire group aware that you are going to sacrifice to such a deity is a little important.
Yeah, sorry. I'm kind of forgetful of these things sometimes.
Look, I'm forgetful myself. You know, don't even have to explain it. You all know. We all make mistakes. We all learn from them. Just carry on. Go catch up with Tabitha.
Have I buried this dude yet?
Yes.
Okay.
And you are at 4 fame points right now.
I'll
Excellent.
do the whole, ritual to the dead here, and we'll carry on.
Okay.
That being said, I still didn't see that particular creature as being much of a sacrifice.
I just figured, it wasn't much, but it probably had meaning to him.
Likely the first he's received that we know of in some time, so a good start.
The way he made it sounds like I'm the first one to talk to him in ages, so yeah, probably. Besides, between all the stuff I feel we're probably going to end up facing, that'll probably just be the first little taste.
Perhaps you should go out on a hunt with the idea of sacrificing in mind. Deer is normal.
Probably so.
Captain Tarkon swoops in at this and he just kind of side eyes Argonon. So, Argonon, you've been working out?
Well, get in a little bit, yeah, here or there.
Yeah,
What's up?
it's kind of foolhardy to see you just run up and chop a blemis like that. Like, I guess you really are part of the Chosen. I wasn't sure, when I first heard about it myself.
Do what you have to.
That's
Kind of what you always taught us, ain't it?
Yeah, well, speaking of which, where's Sakaris? I was hoping to share a bite to eat with him when we got back to Mytros.
Well, about that, you'll never believe who he happens to be related to.
Yeah, Pythor, huh?
Yeah. So that's a thing.
Makes sense how he was, one of the top fighters.
Yeah. That's still something. Wow. So, yeah, he's off, I guess you could say, connecting with his dad. He still seems incredulous about, the fact that he found family.
Well, we're only a few hours away from
literally.
Mytros. Hopefully he can catch up, and I'm sure the king will understand that he's not here right now.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
Okay. So as you approach the city of Mytros, you're reminded of its immense scale. Its walls and temples sprawl across the foundations of Mount Vulcan, and its great harbor stretches for miles across the coast. This is the Jewel of Thylea, the bastion of mortal civilization. But something is wrong. Massive swirling black clouds loom over the city, the wind battering its ships and tearing at its banners. Howling gales greet you as you draw closer to the city gates, and it becomes difficult just to put one foot in front of the other. The centurions at the royal gate urgently beckon you into the city as torrential rain hammers down. Glancing up at the sky, you notice something ominous has materialized within the spinning eye of the hurricane. It's the scowling visage of Sidon, Lord of Storms. His angry eyes rove over the city until they abruptly lock onto your exact position. You see the Titan conjure a crackling white bolt of lightning, and he hurls it at you. Everybody roll me initiative. Okay. This lightning bolt is coming directly at Ajax. I need you to roll a dex save out in the open for me.
Ooh.
Oh my god. I'm an
Inspiration.
inspiration.
Inspiration. All right, let's see it.
That's
All right.
better.
That's definitely a save.
Oh, that's a lot of
So
dice.
you take 14 lightning damage as you barely get out of the way as it streaks past you. You see another one being conjured, and this one is headed straight for Lycus. Let's see that dex save. That's a good save. You also take 14 points of lightning damage as you were able to get out of the way just in time, but you're still seared by the raw heat of it.
Can I have it by using Uncanny Dodge?
Sure, 7 points.
Awesome.
Well, hang on, does that work for spells?
I wasn't sure.
It should.
It says an attack, so.
An attack, not a spell.
Yeah, and half the attack's damage.
Yeah, spells aren't attacks, so I think it's only like direct attacks with
Spell
like
attacks.
a sword or whatever.
It's referred to as a spell attack. Technically, he can on anything that would deal damage is considered an attack by the game. It's weird like that, but yes.
Well, I wasn't able to uncanny dodge.
I mean, looking around online, and some people are saying, like...
Go ahead and have it, and I'll worry about it later.
I think you're right, though, Crow. Pretty sure you can't actually use Uncanny Dodge for it.
Let's get this map up here. Well, no, not quite.
I was about to say, isn't he like miles off from us?
But you know how fast lightning strikes.
Fair.
Get you out of initiative. Holy jeez, that's a lot of people.
Concubine on the initiative?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
And my god.
Oh boy.
Wow, Valos makes Kyra look like a chump on HP.
I think that's everything. All right, just getting you all here.
All I can think of now is, fuck, what is that?
I mean, I'm just thinking of the part of friggin' Bohemian Rhapsody, Thunderbolts and Lightning.
So Centurions escort you through the marble colonnades of the palace and inside the royal hall. Although on your way,
Oh,
what?
I was going to say, if we were still approaching the city and all, I was going to just have a quick word with a person or two. Or with the group.
The lightning attack would have happened just inside the city gates.
Oh, okay. Okay.
There's an interesting sight you see on your way to the throne room here.
But what I was just going to address the group. By the way, I may have a bad history with the queen, so we might want to be careful on that subject.
I will refrain from asking her about her awful history with you then.
You pass through the main courtyard, and you see a large silver dragon sleeping upon a small fortune's worth of silver coins.
Oh, fabulous.
Would I know this one?
Yes. You know that this is King Akastos' personal dragon named Icarus.
Okay. So, I would probably know this dragon personally, yeah? Though,
Yes.
whether it remembers me. As we pass, I'll just, hello, Icarus.
He raises his long head up and he looks over towards you, gives a little sup nod, and he just leisurely just rolls over onto his back, almost like a kitten on a silver pile, and just kind of wriggles around.
That is a cool dragon.
Oh my god, he's adorable.
All I can think of now is the small cat things that you had as the Warforge.
Oh, Tressum?
Yes.
I 80 wants one and also a Tressum, whatever that is.
Oh, guess it's time to go see the king, yeah?
So you see a middle-aged man with a powerful build sits on a gilded throne opposite the entrance. On the step below him are four others: a beautiful, ageless woman of regal bearing, a soldier dressed in a civilian cloak that definitely looks familiar to everyone here, a tiefling wearing a black robe, and a finely dressed young woman. You see centurions stand at attention along the walls of the room.
What tiefling? It's not on the map.
It didn't put her there. Let me find out her name. I'll put her on here. There we go.
Were any of the centurions part of my personal group?
No, these are part of the elite palace guards.
I just wondered if any of my troops since I'd left had actually been promoted or not.
Let's see, actually. Ah. Help, I am dumb. This bad boy right here. This guy was in your unit. As you're walking forward into the main area, he gives you a little sup bro nod. Just kind of gives a little light tap on the spear, but doesn't, act, emotional.
Fair enough. Gotta do his duty.
Alright, you all are free to move. You're towards the bottom. Bottom middle-ish.
Yep. Look back at Kyra. You coming?
Yeah, I'm coming.
I mean, everybody's heard about you and your sister's relations, but...
Yeah, it's not what we're here to talk about.
I mean, always good for a laugh on my end. I agree with you. And just continue up.
Close up of this guy. Yes. This guy. Step forward, chosen ones. You stand before King Acostus of Mytros. He looks towards him. King nods. Thank you all for answering my summons so quickly. I know that you have pressing matters, but there is a matter that is occurring right now that I would like your aid on.
Yes, Your Grace.
He gestures to the stained glass behind him. You guys can see the storm raging about outside. For a few days now, the storm has been wrecking my city. Normally, storms don't pose this much of an issue. We still make our sacrifices in the Temple of Sidon. All is well. But this one, he seems particularly displeased. It will take something more than just a regular sacrifice to end it. And I have a few options in mind that I would like you all to carry out for me. Which one you choose is, of course, up to you. First off, do you accept this task that I bestow upon you in the name of Mytros, our great city?
Yes.
As a soldier of Mytros, I accept.
I accept.
I accept.
I also accept.
I glance at Valis before just nodding my head.
She gives you a quiet nod, but doesn't say anything. First and foremost, obviously our best bets would be magic. I've heard that there are powerful spells that can be used to alter the weather. Now, I've heard of your great exploits and deeds, especially one of Miss Tabitha, I presume, of our own city. He gestures to you.
Yes.
Might this ability be within your arsenal? Give me an Arcana check.
I meant to do that in the thing, but whatever.
Go ahead and re-roll it for me in the tower. Like, this is the first time you've been summoned to impromptu meeting. You were like 10 feet away from your idol, the goddess Valis. What's that magic? Like you can't really think straight right now.
Control weather's a 8th level spell, so no, I cannot. But yeah,
You don't seem to have an idea. Very well. The king is about to mention something else when the man in the blue cloak steps forward. This guy.
oh,
This
Garen.
guy's the same one that strapped you to that rock of Estor and hoped to sacrifice you to Basilisk. This guy is not a nice guy. And even still, he does not look very happy. Clearly, what needs to be done is to dismantle the Temple of the Five and smash every stone to dust. You know Sidon abhors the worship of other gods, especially the Five. And I've been arguing that this temple should be destroyed.
Argonon will look at Valis and Kyra, and then back to him.
Kyra's just chilling at the bottom of the stairs. You can't really read her face because she's, like not facing towards the throne. Valis is like pursing her lips together like, the proper noble who wants to say something, but she doesn't look particularly pleased, but she's not raising an objection.
I guess just sort of like raises his hand. Yeah, just to interject. How would that really solve the problem? Because isn't he just going to ask for another sacrifice much further down the line? So, like, sorry, just popped in mind. So I'm not really sure how I feel about that idea.
A storm of this caliber, wrecking the Temple of the Five, would please him greatly, and I would be extremely surprised if he opted to do this sort of storm on us again after doing so. This is an ultimate act of showing allegiance to him, and one that I will always support.
I'm sorry, but why should we care what you think?
And also, how are you so certain about what Pytho is going to do and not do?
Sidon.
Poseidon, sorry. That's what I meant to say.
I am the captain of his guard. He is my god, and I know what his needs are. This is clearly something that he desires, and you, he looks at Tabitha, shut your clever mouth, bitch. Pulled a garish on you, sorry. King holds up his hand. We're not here to bicker like that, Gaius, but your opinion is noted.
And ignored.
Curiosity, how long has the Temple to the Five been there?
Since they came to be.
So I feel like if he was really displeased about the temple itself, he would have thrown this tantrum long ago.
Exactly.
Well, likely recent events are upsetting him.
Understandably so.
Sounds like he's always upset.
Perhaps he needs a nap.
He's a little cranky.
He looks like he's about ready to snap at you again. The king holds up his hand. All right, let us hear our other options. The tiefling speaks up. Let me pop this cough drop in here. Okay. So another way we could go about this issue. Sidon is indeed a very wrathful god. And one of the only beings that can help quell his temper is, of course, his sister wife, Lutheria. However, we need to beckon her help. And by your word, my liege, He would gesture to the king at this. You could order that 70 children of the city take the black robes and dedicate themselves to Letheria at her temple. Of course, the Lady of Dreams always treats children well. They'll eat the finest foods and drink and dream the sweetest of dreams. Valis looks very, very displeased at this.
You want to sacrifice 70 children to prevent them from growing up.
It wouldn't be a sacrifice. They're coming to join the Temple of Letheria. Such an ugly word. I do not support this, Valis finally says.
I think this is like a textbook example of a sacrifice. It's just sacrifice with a different name.
Even the king looks like very put off by this suggestion. Well, anyway. And then you see the very nice looking woman next to him speak up. Lord, sorry. Sire Acostus, why not we just try an even bigger sacrifice? I mean, it's worked in the past. Why not now? He kind of just slumps back in his chair. The size of this caliber, it would require a hecatomb. 100 oxen. That's half the city's livestock. Doing calculations in my head, that's like 10,000 gold. Like, the city cannot afford that type of sacrifice. Unless someone else were to foot the bill, of course.
I heard that King Pythor had a lot of oxen left. Maybe he could donate some?
Yes, possibly. And see Valis stands up from her throne, and she starts walking forward. Dear, sit down. We're in the middle. And she just holds up her hand like talk to the hand. She radiates a sense of profound intellect and divine beauty. Heroes of the prophecy, I greet you. I am Valis of the Five Gods. For centuries, the people of Mytros have revered to me as the goddess of wisdom. Mortal kings once traveled across the Cerulean Gulf seeking my counsel, but as you can see, my husband prefers to consult with fools and concubines. We gods are capable of saving the city. Joined together, the four of us can weave a spell to counter Sidon's magic. Now, such a miracle will take an extremely heavy toll on us. But I will do what must be done to protect my city. But the others need to be persuaded of it. You've already brought my sister here, and I've summoned Pythor and my father here as well. I am hoping that since you are the chosen and you've interacted with them before, you can make them see reason. They will listen to you.
Making Pythor do anything is hard.
Maybe if you just gives him some cheesy curls, he'd be fine.
I mean, true. I'm sure that we can convince Sicarius and his other daughter to convince him.
Just get enough wine, we're good.
Your father's not a big issue.
I honestly think the most difficult one to persuade would be Vulcan, perhaps?
No, we'd have to make it a transactional offer with him.
Argonon's going to try to read her, at least the body language of Kyra as she's down there. Like, is she looking nervous?
Give me an insight check. She's being a tough nut to crack on this one. She has her arms folded. She's not writing anything. But you can see her tense up as two familiar figures walk through.
Hey, it's him.
What about your mother?
Mother has passed. There's really not much she can do.
And Fantasy Grounds crashes.
It's alright. We'll still be here. Aye, the woman's done enough work. We don't need to be bugging her. What's this you summoned us for? Yep, I put on my good attire for this kingly occasion. He just gives like little peace sign to Akassis back there, and he just rubs his head at this.
Ivy is scrutinizing him hard.
He's wearing pants.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
It's a big step forward.
Is he still wearing his sunglasses?
No, his eyes have actually gotten a little bit better. But there's not really much to do with hiding that waistline. Father, Pythor, we need to perform the ritual on Mount Vulcan. Both of them immediately look uneasy at this. Well, you see, I'm expecting this package, and Vulcan's like, you made me come all this way, and you didn't disclose what you needed. Valis, what am I going to do with you?
Is there something wrong with this ritual?
Essentially, we're going to be channeling and bringing out our divine spark. It's not something a deity does very lightly. We're essentially going to be sitting duckstone in this. Yeah, it's not exactly a happy time, you know?
Well, if it needs to be done, it needs to be done.
Seems like it's pretty simple. You all do the ritual, we protect you.
Unless you have 100 cattle roaming around somewhere.
Oh, yeah, I gave them the cattle charity, yeah.
Is that what they're calling the week of festivities? I knew I ate quite a bit of beef that week.
Yeah, isn't the Grand Games coming up too? In the city?
You're correct, but we can't even begin to make preparations with the weather as it is right now.
Oh boy.
Well, I certainly do not want to see the Temple of the Five dismantled and ground to rubble, nor 70 children's lives sacrificed to the dedication of Lutheria.
And plus, we're going to need all that cattle for the games.
So, unless there are the 100 cattle to spare, or the gold to foot the bill, which I know I certainly do not have, is this not then the time to use such divine powers in service to the people who worship you?
Let's see that persuasion check. Your honeyed words speak true. You can see their faces of resistance start to fade away. They know that this is something that they had to do. It's what Mytros would want. It's what the people want. I suppose you couldn't have said it better yourself, lad. Yeah. Let's do it for Mom, alright? I'll just nod sagely.
Well, before we do this, I think I need to take care of a family matter.
Oh, what's that?
Argonon looks at her quizzically.
I might need to speak to said grandfather.
That doesn't seem a good idea.
It might not be, but it's seeing if we can calm him down without causing undue strife is better than just doing it.
Are you sure he likes you?
I can guarantee he probably doesn't.
I don't think us yelling at the sky is going to fix that.
Also,
I wasn't
just
gonna yell at
then,
the sky.
Oh, he's in the sky.
with what he does to siblings, I wouldn't say a grandchild fares much better.
From the story I heard, he didn't want to kill my mother.
Well, feel free to go give it a go. I'm sure this ritual takes some setting up. At least to reach the mountain.
We actually can head there right away. All we need is ourselves. And you all.
Well, I'm ready if you all are.
About as ready as I can be.
I don't know how much we can possibly prepare for this.
Aaron, I'm having a really hard time hearing you.
Still?
There
How about now?
Better.
It was too far away from the mic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready anytime. Tabby, what did you want to attempt?
Basically, just see if we can convince him to pull back the storm without doing this.
So, yelling at the sky, alright.
Not
Alright.
the sky.
Then,
I glare at Gaius and tell him basically going to ask him, can you lead me to the shrine of Sidon?
Valis steps in. It's actually not that far from the palace. I can take you, Tabitha.
Well, let's go.
Alright, you all head out.
I want to yell at this guy anyway, because he threw a lightning bolt at me. This is perfect.
As we start to head out, Argonon will just respectfully bow to Costas, Your Grace.
as we're leaving, what is that man who speaks for Lutheria's order?
Cult.
I was about to.
It's one of my husband's advisors.
Yes, but what is he?
Oh, he's a tiefling.
I know
Half
what tiefling is.
Half demon, half human.
Everyone, including Ajax, would know what a tiefling is. They're not very common, but they are regarded with superstition.
I think this is definitely Heidi's first time to see one.
Probably
Like-
Alexis too.
Like, up close, where she wasn't mistaking it for a satyr.
All right, so you guys arrive at the Temple of Storms, which is located right across from the Temple of the Five. They picked a great place to build these two.
Yep.
I mean, I actually think that's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You can get your one-stop worshipping in.
Yeah, and you can hear the profanities from the others across the way as you do so.
I doubt they would be so direct with their hate.
Argonon just looks at her like, seriously? Do you not know people? Doesn't actually say that, but he gives her that sort of look.
All right. So, I'm trying to decide how I want to say this.
I'll wait under the boughs of the Temple of the Five. Don't want a storm hitting me from above.
Okay, Tabitha, whenever you're ready, just say what you want to say.
Yep. So I'd go up and sit in front of the shrine, basically doing my normal trance sit. And I don't know, do I have to speak out loud or directly to him?
You can speak in your mind.
Okay, so in my mind, I would just channel trying to get Sidon's direct attention and say, "Grandfather, how are you doing?" And hoping for some type of response.
Make a charisma check.
ID's gonna scoot out of the way of lightning bolts.
You can hear the rumbling of thunderclouds in your mind, but it seems passive.
All right.
You feel as if you have his attention.
So, I did not know we were related until recently, and I'm hoping that through familiar relations, we may come to a understanding to hopefully have you call off the storm.
Foolish child. Do you think because you have my blood, I will cease my advance upon this wretched city?
Well,
It'd be cool if you did.
now my train of thought has gone down.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
All right, Matthew McConaughey. All right. Well, if that, I guess we're gonna have to do a little bit more drastic measures then. I just stand up and start walking out.
The sky claps an aggressive bolt of lightning. Doesn't hit anything. Well, it hits like a nearby rooftop, but definitely a fuck you kind of lightning bolt.
So, Tappy, how did it go?
He's a dick. We're gonna
mean-
kill him.
Fair. See the sky?
She looks up. You don't say.
I mean, you can look at him right there staring at us in the eye. Like a scornful father or angry parent. I don't know.
His visage has since vanished from the clouds,
Oh, okay.
but like, his presence is everywhere.
An awful killer of perfection.
Never seen the cloud be angry before.
You ever been to Kansas?
I haven't.
All right. Well, with the 4 gods in tow, they lead you up the side of Mount Vulcan. For this moment in time, I'll let you guys take a short rest before you head up. Do you have hit die you want to spend? Spend them.
I'm A-okay.
You just really aren't rolling that well, are you, Karen?
Nope.
I use my
Oof.
arcane recovery to get back my 3rd level spell slot.
I think I got everybody. All right. This map's going to be a big one. Oh my god, don't do this to me. One, two, four. I'm missing a party member, Argonon.
What up? New map?
Yes.
New map, who dis?
Okay. You're towards the top.
Oh boy. Oh hell no, I'm not standing there.
You step up, and then she turns to you all. You see 4 stones at the very end, as well as an altar overlooking the city. You're several hundred feet up from where the city is. All right, so all of us are going to be occupied when this happens. We're going to be offering up our divine sparks for the time being, and Kyra just kind of puffs out her cheeks a little bit. Yeah, we need you to use that instrument. All right, yeah, I know. Thank you, by the way, for looking after my sister in your travels. Well, I've been looking after them! Why do you always have to be so condescending? Sister, it's not the time for that. Oh my god. Dad! Both of you shut up. Fucking old.
I was right.
Heidi just has to go over here. She's giggling too hard.
During this time, we're going to be extremely vulnerable. If anything happens, we're relying on all of you to keep us safe.
When something happens.
I don't expect the Lord of Storms to just let this happen. But in order to expedite this, all of you will need to participate in this ritual as well.
Excellent.
I've been studying modern rituals. Let's see how this goes.
And here's our first major battle minus Song of Cheating, so frick.
So, DM talking now. How this is going to work? This is going to be a skill challenge. Yay! So what we're going to do, everybody, we don't have enough spots because there's 5 of you and 4 of them. 4 of you need to stand. Well, actually, we'll have Ajax stay out because he's not, friggin' lost one.
I'm an outsider.
All of you need to stand by the god that you feel your character is most closely aligned to. Feel free to do some mental gymnastics if you want to, have to feat with somebody.
I guess.
So
boy.
how this is going to work is on your turn, you're going to make a skill or a tool check. You can't roll the same skill twice in a row. You can't roll the same skill as someone right before you in the initiative. So if Argonon was first, and Tabitha was second, Argonon rolls acrobatics, Tabitha can't roll acrobatics. And for his next turn, Argonon can't roll acrobatics again because he already did it, but that time Tabitha could. You can't use any spells to aid you directly, like, I don't know, like Orb of Fire or whatever. But you can use your spell attack modifier if you have one.
Wait.
No
What?
enhance ability.
You can use enhance ability.
I don't have that yet.
God, I wish I had it.
Ajax, although you're not directly participating in the ritual, you will be able to give someone advantage.
Do I pick now or?
You can choose the first one. You can move, from person to person to give help to whoever looks stable or the least stable.
Got.
So, also related to that, I'm going to make sure I go buy enhanceability after this. This is the second time where I've needed it and did not have it.
Before this starts, I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Protection from Lightning.
Or
Protection from
oh
energy
my
lightning.
word! Just last game, I got rid of friggin' Protection from Good and Evil. Because I didn't think I'd need it. Frick. All right. Yeah. So
Does that technically do both? Yes, that's concentration. Okay.
So if you happen to fail a skill check, you can choose to lean on another. This is once per round. Let's say Lycus is doing religion, and he rolls a 2, and he doesn't make the DC. He can choose to lean on Argonon because he's next, and have Argonon make the roll for him. The DC will be a little bit higher because it's like impromptu,
helping out. Yeah.
But he can save your attempt that way.
Enhanceability is not a wizard spell. I cannot learn it.
F.
Can my Stim Fae use the help action?
It depends on the check. If it's something physical, sure. And you guys can attempt to use any skill that you want as long as you make it fit creatively through roleplay. So, like if Argonon had proficiency in Smith's tools, perfect candidate for Vulcan for helping him out-channel his power.
Okay.
So I'm also going to bring up an unseen servant because I can do that.
Okay.
Let me look at what I'm proficient in.
To provide the help action when it will fit.
I will say excess entities like Stimfey and Unseen Servant can help with physical checks. Mental, you're on your own, unless you're looking out for aid for another party member.
Yep.
Hey, look at all those tools I'm not proficient in.
Kick. Ajax, you're going to be here in the middle. Whenever a round goes, I'll let you know if someone looks like they need help, and you can choose to give them the help action or not, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Do we roll initiative?
Yes, everybody roll initiative.
Of course, I roll a
physically
20.
incapable of rolling anything good today.
And I roll a 20 on something that doesn't particularly matter.
All right, let me get this going.
Huh. Edie couldn't be with Vulcan, considering they're both the oldest.
Wow.
She resents that reaction.
I'm just not that good of a craftsman, so
Yeah,
seeing as I'm best at fighting, so
you tell the career soldier.
she sort of gestures to Pythor, and Lycus already took Kyra.
It was a natural fit. I already worshipped her before I even knew she was, traveling with us.
Okay, so the gods get into position and they hold up their hands. They all begin to glow with this golden light. Kyra reaches into her bag and takes out this strange instrument none of you have seen before.
Known as a hurdy-gurdy.
That would be great.
No.
The hurdy-gurdy of the gods.
Yeah.
What's a good picture of this?
Vulcan needs to get on making that.
It's really a key synthesizer.
So it looks like this in campaign essentials.
A keytar. Okay.
It looks like a lute, but it looks like to be made completely out of glass.
Hmm.
Oh, I've heard this song.
Can you get some Ride the Lightning going?
Oh, I have something to get going.
Proceeds to play Thunderstruck.
Oh no, it didn't have the thing. Man, Groovy, you fail me. I was going for the wind part, dear.
Oh, sorry, I had it going in the background.
Okay, so if y'all click on that song and skip to 8 minutes, 2 seconds, that's what's going to be playing. I'll put the lightning back on.
I clicked play and it immediately went to 8 minutes, 2 seconds.
Yeah, I don't think Groovy can do timestamps for whatever reason.
Disgusting.
I think it's like a paid version of Groovy.
I am still picturing her doing the actual narrator voice now, though. Thank you.
So they're channeling this divine light into her, and she's playing this thing. You feel the wind churning as lightning begins to strike throughout the sky. Occasionally, it strikes the rock walls near you all. And we're gonna have Tabitha start us out. What check are you using to help out Valis?
Probably Arcana.
Okay.
In the open or tower?
Let's do these in the tower.
Sad day.
Okay, perfect. As soon as Valis starts leaking her divine energy, you're using your knowledge of magic to help keep it focused towards the beam, towards Kyra. That's a success. Aidi, how do you help Pythor?
Pythor seems like a very front and center sort of man. So I'm going to start with stealth, so I just sort of stay out of his way for the beginning portion.
Okay. All right, excellent. You take a step back and just revel in the fact that he's actually doing something useful to humanity for once. You feel kind of proud for him.
I do.
He sees you step back, and he's like, I got this. All right, that is a success. Lycus, what are you doing to help Kyra?
He is going to help with the performance and just bust out the flute and, trying to help out.
Okay, do you want to use performance or do you want to use your actual instrument check?
I'll use my actual instrument check.
Okay, do you have one set up?
I do not. I have Thieves' Tools set up at the moment. I assume it's the same thing, in a way. Like how to set it up.
What's your instrument?
It's a flute. Pan flute.
And you're proficient in it?
Yep.
Okay, I added it for you. Alright, go ahead and drop that check in the tower.
What skill do instruments, like, straight up check off of?
I just use Charisma. Ajax, you see Lycus take out his pan flute, but it looks like something's wrong with it. You want to head over and help him?
Yes.
Alright. Just gonna head over, and how do you help him with this task? You don't have to use the skill, you can just tell me something that you do to help him.
So what looks to be the issue with his flute? Is he just like fumbling to put it together, or
So he got it out, except when he went to blow, he got a mouthful of water, and it fucked up his first blow into it, ended up shooting water out, and it completely messed up the rhythm.
I think I will provide. I'll provide like a metronome, just kind of like start clapping to start a rhythm going, so he kind of has a general, so he can get back on track.
Yeah. Okay, sounds great. Lycus, go ahead and roll again. You start to panic, like, oh god, I'm fucking up such an important thing, and you hear Ajax come over, like, no, hey, bro, focus.
One,
he starts clapping.
two, three,
Right.
four.
Keep
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, this is good. This is
and he
good.
helps you. All right, that's a success. Well, that should have been Argonon, but all right. So Argonon, anyway.
I figured you were probably just going clockwise, so
Yeah.
anyways, I don't know, like, as a player, I don't know religious-wise what Vulcan has particularly done in the past, but I will help with religion, remind Vulcan of one of his greater deeds and how important or how well he did with it.
Okay, so we're gonna give him like a pep talk of his past deeds to make sure he doesn't,
Yeah.
lose his faith. Okay.
Yeah. So religion.
All right, let's see it.
Oop.
Okay, so you start to try and pep him up, and you get some inaccuracies at that, and he like looks over. He's like, "No, no, no, no! You remember it, Mog. It went like this." I feel like it's not quite reaching out.
Am I allowed
reach
to
over
use
to Tabby?
inspiration?
Oh yeah, sure. Totally forgot about that.
Whoa. If I actually click it correctly, where'd it go? Where'd it go? There we go.
Did not help you.
Oh boy. Okay.
You want to reach out to Tabby and ask her for clarification on a religious passage regarding what he did.
Guess that's about my only chance.
Tabby, you hear him cry out, "Hey, Tabby, what happened exactly 380 years ago?" And Tabby's like so busy trying to keep control of Valis' magical energy. She's like, "Fuck if I know, dude. I'm busy."
Oh boy.
R.I.P.
Unfortunately, Vulcan is not able to keep his concentration for that period of time. Count as a fail. Next time we will stick to the initiative because, yeah. All right, Tabitha, back to you.
All right.
So anything except Arcana or Religion.
I don't know how to help her with this because it's not. Can I just roll something and then? Because I don't know how to explain what next to help Valis for this type of thing.
What do you? What skill are you looking at?
Any of them. It doesn't particularly matter. Because I'm
You could
not really sure.
persuade her. You could.
Persuade her. You can do a medicine check to make sure she's not hurt. An acrobatics to dodge a lightning bolt.
We'll go with that one. Dodging
okay.
lightning.
All right.
Help her avoid lightning.
All right, you see a stray bolt of lightning come hurling towards Valis, and you're able to jump just in the nick of time to bring up your spell focus and just kind of knock it away. Don't ask how that doesn't, negate damage entirely. It's just awesome.
Because I'm resistant to lightning right now.
There you go. Perfect. So that is another success. Move to Aidi. Anything except acrobatics or stealth.
Let's try performance.
Gonna sing for him?
Yes.
I'm just watching the God Crush be formed right there.
I'm gonna let you have advantage on this. I'm not gonna tell you why.
I mean, it is my voice, so...
Oh, do you get an advantage on persuasion? Or performance as well?
Performance and persuasion that use vocal components.
Well, okay. Works out then. Okay, yeah, you put on a great performance as you whip out... are you using instrument or is it just singing?
Yeah, this will use the lyre.
Okay. So performance with the lyre, you take it out, you play in tandem with Lycus's panpipes and Kyra's strange instrument, and you get the harmonization so well that Pythor's cheering on, "Yes! That's perfect!" Alright, that's a success. Initiative demands Argonon back now.
Alright, I will use...
So So no performance or history.
No performance or history. Okay.
Didn't we use religion?
I used religion. Yeah.
Okay. No performance or religion.
Okay. I'll use athletics to try to pull him out of the way should anything dangerous start coming his way.
Okay. You see Tabitha manage to deflect a stray weak lightning bolt away with her spell focus. You see it's coming in hot. You grab the dwarf by the shoulders and just move him like 3 inches to the left. Strikes right where he stood. You put him back. Thank you for that, lad.
Cool.
Lycus. No athletics or panpipe.
He's gonna use persuasion. And
Okay. Honor.
so he's just gonna try and strum her, kind of like, look, you got this. Just keep going. Just keep strumming along with that strange instrument. I'll keep playing the music. You, the 3 of us. Also, Aidi over there, so I think she's playing as well. We all got this.
Pep talk works. Kyra strums those strings even harder. The storm rose up more. Their divine spark is making them all glow even brighter. Beginning this round, Ajax, you're free to give advantage to whoever you choose.
I will. I'll help out Argonon.
Okay. Tabitha, what you doing?
Praying that Mytros helps to break up the storm.
Excellent. See that religion. You're deflecting lightning bolts. You see people running around. You're essentially treating the gods as fucking Connect Four at some point. This is so frantic. Perfect time for a prayer. And you can see a small slither of light temporarily break through the clouds and shine on your location before it's swallowed up by the stormy clouds. You felt like it was a success.
Excellent.
And on that note, Ajax.
Yes.
Off in the distance, as you're able to help Argon, you can see 2 dark wisps of cloud peel off from the giant maelstrom that's circling everything, and they're coming directly for your location.
That's probably not good.
Kermit.
Well, gee, guys, I think we have a problem here.
What is that voice?
Love it.
After
Yeah,
Tabitha's
I
turn,
tell anything about what it is.
give me a nature check. You can tell these are definitely elementals. Wisps of the clouds have peeled off from the main part and are hurtling towards you. They have glaring, angry, crackling eyes of thunder and lightning. You've seen an air elemental occasionally. They're more fluffier, kind of like a gentle tempest. These things are like, if you call them a bad name and they took personal offense to it, you haven't seen an air elemental quite this angry before.
Huh. I'm gonna shout and relay that to everybody else. Tell them to be on their guard.
Damn, they rolled well.
They rise in here, and they're going to deliver 2 slam attacks. One to Ajax, one to Argonon.
Wait, Ajax and Argonon?
Yes.
Well, why is this dude over here by me?
That's Storm Elemental 1 who's
Yes,
delivering those two.
Ah.
Just imagining it as one stormy uppercut to both of us.
Misses on that one. Goes for Argonon.
Oof.
That's a hit. Argonon, you feel the force of the storm just hit you full force, shattering your shield. It feels like you get punched in the gut, but then you feel that slight electrical discharge from it.
Well, here's the part that it receives, so. Boop. Oh, it's resistant.
It doesn't seem like it took any damage from that. This one swarms in. It's going to double fist Tabby and Aidi. Giggity giggity.
Versy's not going to appreciate this.
Oh no. Misses horribly.
And Aidi knows it.
Versi made that one happen.
Yeah. He heard that name and he was like, oh shit.
Through a shield for this Tabitha.
Doesn't matter, it's still hit with your shield.
It hurts, but the electrical shock is luckily negated. Wow, that dude hit like a bitch. Aidi.
Yes, am I still playing the skill game?
No. These
Okay.
things look like they will pummel your gods to bits if you do not intervene.
Very good. I knew I had Hunter's Mark somewhere.
One second. So you go to slice at it with your chakram, and as it passes through, lightning arcs off of your weapon and zaps you in recoil.
Very well.
All right. It's another hit. Oof. Another clean hit. Another zap delivered to you.
And then Lefky is going to pinion storm it from a distance.
Oh, let me get her on. Number 20. Just have her be out there. Or is she good where she is?
She'll fly like over there.
Got it. Alright, Pinion Storm. She hits. Thunk. Doesn't hit the cloud full on, but it did some damage.
Angry screeching.
Yes. Argonon.
Argonon's going to actually move. I know that's 10 feet to get through. 25. Which is technically 30 because I'm squeezing through Ajax's space, and I know I take an AOL.
Okay. Slam, then a miss.
Alright. Gonna hit it with my Hexblade's Curse. And now I'm going to send my Eldritch Blast. Just release that from my hands. So
that's a hit. Nice damage.
didn't add my damage onto it. Why not? Is this going to consistently be a problem?
Doesn't Hexblade's Curse require to be done from
I got it.
weapon?
No, it's. Let me. I think I fixed it, but we'll see on the next one. Just for now. Ooh. Next one hits. Let's see if this one calculates damage correctly. Nope.
Oh, okay. It's alright. I'll just add in the extra 6.
So, extra 6. Yay.
Edit.
And is that all I can do? Yep, it is.
That part goes on you.
That's. I clicked that.
Was not on you.
I don't know why, but okay. Whatever.
Alright, Lycus, you're up.
Am I doing the skill game, or am I actually fighting as well?
You guys are in combat right now.
Okay, I'm just checking. And he's going to look over at Storm Elemental 2, insult him, and claim that he is the weakest out of all the elements, and that he has no legs.
Oh!
Look at him. He ain't got no legs.
He ain't got no legs.
Luckily, your modifier is so high, he would have called your bluff, but if he looked bad before, you hear him gasp.
Yeah, that's right. I said that.
That was a jaw drop.
And then he'll fire at it. Damn. I have inspiration. I'm just going to use it.
Okay, hit disadvantage before you roll.
I tried.
It I would say cackle, but I Freudian slipped a pun. It crackles at you.
Still better than
Nice.
you.
Ajax.
I'm not sure what I'll do. I don't feel like
Moonbeam, 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 moonbeam.
guess I can do Moonbeam.
Alright, draw that 5-foot square circle. Got a
Circle?
target, bro.
And wait, I got a target.
Alright, he fails.
Not bad.
Where's that magic circle at?
For some reason, it's under the elementals thing.
Oh, I see it. Got it. Alright, bonus action?
Good question.
You gonna wild shape?
Yeah. Gotta decide. I'll do a dire wolf this time. Get that pack tactics.
The great Arctic wolf. Alright, and that's it. Tabitha.
I'm going to step there. Misty step to here. And then I'm going to just firebolt this motherfucker.
Pew. That'll hit. Oof, good damage.
And that's it.
Number one. Let's keep double checking how Moonbeam works. Sars's turn. Ajax, go ahead and drop that Moonbeam save on him. Okay, then roll damage.
Oh, wrong damage.
Yep.
And wrong save. The first save was the prone save.
Yeah.
Fucked
Alright,
that
go
up.
ahead and do Moonbeam damage. That hurts. Alright. It's going to fly over here. Go ahead and take your AOO bite attack.
Yep.
Does he technically have pack tactics right now?
Do I?
No. Vulcan cannot really do anything threatening. That's a hit.
Max damage.
And you don't need to roll a save because he is immune to being knocked prone.
I mean, how would you knock a cloud prone?
Exactly.
I
I guess
believe
then
I'm
it'd be
15 feet
fall.
in the air.
Hmm?
I think I'm 15 feet in the air.
You're like 10 feet standing on the dais.
Okay.
But you see him fly over and just swallow up Lycus inside of its body.
Can you not? He just yells at the elemental.
So... as its body covers you, you feel this lightning crackling all over and start shocking you in random places on your body. And then you feel the sharp winds of the storm begin to churn you about, and it's going to try to toss you in a direction. Focus. Ooh. That's a fail. And he is throwing you... all the way over there.
Oh, by the dude you just insulted.
He just flies all the way over there. Like, oh hey, it's you.
And he takes some damage. And you were knocked prone. And angrily,
He still ain't got no legs.
Basically.
angrily cries. Number 2. Oh, I see.
You're just a glorified ghost.
Still
Watch him.
shit talking him.
Watch him pick up Lycus this time.
What are you gonna
Again.
do? Shock me?
Aidi, you're wearing your mithril breastplate, right?
Yes.
It's actually going to consume you.
I don't like this.
You just got vored.
That initial burst of lightning damage courses through your body. And then you can feel the hairs on your head and all of your body start to rise as this big fulmination of lightning begins to crackle around you.
I really dislike this.
And you notice that your armor is making it very hard to stray away from these lightning bolts.
And this is what I get wearing metal armor.
You guys hear her cry out as this thing internalizes its own mini thunderstorm in its body and just zaps her like the electric chair. And because it is not moving, it gives another zap.
Oof.
So it did not throw me like it did anyone else?
It did not.
Can I just sort of step out of it?
Yes, you can.
So I see that you were also consumed by the storm.
Her hair's just up in every direction. I didn't like that at all.
Insult his legs, he hates it. Or the lack of legs.
Aidi's gonna chance the AOO.
Number 2 will swipe out. Foam just pounds right down to the ground as you try to get away.
And I ease down.
Lefty is just gonna come stabilize her.
Scream! Scream!
Not gonna drop a good berry in the mouth.
Nope.
Okay, go ahead and click off 3 saves on your sheet, so it doesn't make any more rolls. Alright, so that was his bonus action. What does he do with his action?
fly over here and scream at it.
Scream at it. But alas, he saves. Argonan.
All right. Well, I will move up here. And from there, move up here.
What's that? Oh, is that Unseen Servant?
Yeah. He can be wherever he needs to go.
Okay. And I will...
Because ID is down, this does not give flanking.
I wasn't going for him. I was going for the one that could heal me if I kill it.
Oh, okay. First beam is a miss. Second beam will hit, though. There's that damage.
Okay, there we go. And it's not dead.
It is not dead.
So now I'm going to maddening hex it. Oop. Why is that double damage? Is it weak to psychic? Oh, it added my Hexblade's curse to it.
Yes. But it's all damage rolls, isn't it?
No, it's only attack. Like, it's only on top of... Well, good question, actually.
You get a bonus to damage rolls against the cursed target, so it's all damage rolls.
Fair enough. Okay. And it's still not dead. Son of a... Alright.
You can tell you definitely took the wind out of its sails, though.
Yep.
Alright, you misty son of a bitch.
Do you stand up?
Yeah, he stands up.
See, this is something you could do if you got legs.
Exactly.
Just stab it. Stab it right in the face.
Are you good enough?
Oh, goddamn this.
Can I use my bonus action to put a hex on it?
Yes, you can.
Alright. And he is hexed.
Wait, you have hex?
Correct.
How?
Yeah, you know. Got tricks.
What type of saves or checks is he going to have disadvantage on?
Strength.
Okay.
Then he will stab.
Stab.
Are you a warlock? In
No.
disguise?
No warlock in the sky. But
That's
I
a
did
miss.
What was the most recent patch?
5.3. Anything else, Lycus?
I think that is all I will do.
Okay, you staying put?
Yeah, stay put.
Ajax.
I'm going after this one that's trying to go after Tabby and Kyra.
Okay.
I'm going to move the Moonbeam as well.
All right, who you moving it to?
I'm going to move it to Storm Elemental 2 so I can start working down that one as well.
Okay. And he'll roll the save when his turn starts.
Okay.
Get your old pack tactics on. Nice.
a really bad roll.
You do your best to bite a cloud. Like you can hear your jaw snap and like, It's like Willy Wonka cotton candy, with the adverse health effects,
It was still cool though.
All right, that's it for you. Or do they have multi-attack?
Wait, do I? I don't think I do.
I think you do.
Hang on.
I'll look it up.
No, not on this one.
No, pass that turn. She's still rocking out. Back to Tabby.
I take the AOO.
It does not, because you have not left its threatened range.
Wait, what?
You've seen these guys pummel your teammates. Being clouds, their arms can stretch quite a bit.
So is it still technically disadvantaged to use a magic attack then, or something?
No, range attacks only suffer if you're 5 foot in front of an enemy.
I am going to use magic missile at 3rd level.
So it's 3, 4, 5 bolts.
Yep. So I'm not going to use all of them on, because I can choose which ones go, right?
Yes, you call them before you fire.
Yep. So basically, I'm going to keep on hitting 1 until it's dead, and then if there's any left, go to 2.
You actually have to say how many bolts are going into what.
That's really annoying.
Yeah.
I'll then 3 to 1 and then 2 to 2.
All right. Boom. Boom. Shakalaka. He's still going, but the winds in his body are very, very slow.
How long has he been at heavy? Seriously.
A lot. All right. And that's everything.
Number 1. It's going to completely envelop this big pup. Shock that puppy. Target like this. And he is going to have you make a strength save. Which you pass.
Yes.
So you get the damage, but you do not move. And it stays there. Number 2.
Gonna take that moonbeam.
Yes, go ahead and drop that save and damage on him.
You're targeting both. Make sure you untarget.
Oh. Sorry, go ahead and target.
There we go.
He fails. Whoosh. All right. Slam attack to Lycus and Argonon.
What are you gonna slam me with? You have no fist.
Oh, he makes a fist.
Damn it!
Oh, like he was forming a fist, and then you had to talk shit to him, and he just supersized it.
Fair. Well, can I have that?
Yes, you can. So 12 damage instead of 24.
I might still be alive.
How much overkill did it do? By 4. So yes, you're still up. Four. So you had 24. No,
Show me what I had before.
you had 20 health, and it did. Whoop, 18, and it did 12 damage.
He's
You have
at
8
8.
health.
So like it just gets like smacked. She's like, ah! Oh, punk.
It's gonna turn. Do it to Orgadon. Any reactions?
Yep. Brace for impact.
And he's swallowing up like his.
Imagine doing that again. Wait, this is a different one.
And it saps you. ID, just ignore that
Actually,
roll.
oh wait, never mind. Nope.
What's Lefkey doing?
Good berry.
Scream! She feeds.
Then she screams at Storm Elemental 2.
Both those take an action.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But she still screams in spirit. Alright, so... Oh, sorry. You were up. Well, prone, but up.
Am I able to do anything this turn?
Yes, since they technically act on the same turn, sure.
I'm gonna stand up.
You can see Lycus screaming as he's being shocked, going, "Oh man, what a shocking situation!"
He says that exact line, actually.
I'm gonna cast the spiritual Lefkia.
Does it look just like Lefkey, only translucent?
Yes.
Nice.
I can see Lycus, right?
Because it's a black cloud, I'm going to say no.
Oh, okay.
But you can move it in there.
What's the exact text on this? Alright, well, if I cast it on me and then move it to Lycus, are we both healed? Is that how that's worded?
I think you have to move into the spirit space. Or you start your turn in the spirit space, you get healed.
So I can cast it next to me and then step on it and then move it to Lycus?
Sure. Just know that I'm doing the 10 heals per cast thing. There you go.
I'm just moving my. Yeah, I'm just gonna actually move back there.
Okay. All right. Action.
Does he take healing?
When he starts his turn there, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they word it that way so you can't just run it through the entire party in a single round and heal them all at once.
Gotcha. So for my action, I'm going to attack. I don't think I'll hit Lycus, right?
No, I wouldn't worry about it. I don't feel like being that mean. Oof. Oof.
Inspiration?
Sure. Oof.
I can't hit shit. Ajax, what have you done to me?
I've passed on the curse to you.
God damn it. Okay.
All right. I will start with the bonus action thingamajig because he's got to be close. So, maddening hex, damage. Ah, yes. Which means I heal. Yay. Yee. Which means this fucker is about to receive 2 Eldritch Blasts. Actually, is he? One moment. Yeah, he's going to receive 2 Eldritch Blasts.
So your Hexblade's curse is gone, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So... I got so much stuff to go through. There we go. Eldritch Blast. Oop.
Nope. That'll hit. Funk.
And that's about it.
Alright, ID, you can drop the heal on Lycus.
Also, question about the hex, because I technically dropped down. Can we do the concentration check to see if I still have it up? Because I got rid of it, but I didn't actually go down.
Roll a con save for me. Yep, you still have it.
Cool. And with that, I am going to... Oh, what did you say?
Amidst the tempest, you see a green translucent leftia come and give you just a small little peck on the cheek, and you feel your wound start to heal.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to turn myself into Mist as a bonus action. Misty, step away. Raider nerd.
It has to be somewhere you can see. You can't see out of it.
Oh, yeah, I can't see out of this stupid thing. Well, I'll just step out, and I'm still in his range, so it doesn't provoke AOL, right?
Since you're starting your turn both in a Healing Spirit and a Raging Tempest. It gives you a final fuck you zap, and it makes you drop concentration.
Amazing.
Wow.
Well, you can feel free to take a step outside.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm trying to, but the token's on top.
Oh, sorry.
Step there.
Okay.
Just gonna go over there. All right, later, asshole.
Whoosh. thunk.
I don't even know how that makes any sense, but I'm glad I hit you.
Ajax, you hear the whining spirit to the elemental from behind.
I'm just gonna attack it.
Okay, where are you going? How are you gonna approach this thing?
Can I just go?
I just need you
straight?
to move to where you're gonna bite it from.
Oh,
Because you're like 20 feet away from it right now.
I thought you meant there was something like special that would make me not be able to hit it. I was like,
You can go around because you don't want to stand on top of Alice. Right there is fine.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Does Valis give me pack tactics, maybe?
She does not.
Oh, okay.
But that does hit. Chomp. And it zaps you for biting it.
Guess is my moon? Is that which one's my moonbeam?
It's the one that's not on anything right now. Okay.
Not much else I can do.
Tabby. Can you be the champion? Can she do it? Puts it down.
She did it.
I only had 2 HP left. Jesus Christ. Both of them died with 2 HP left. All right.
Imagine being an angry elemental.
As the final one is struck, they finish channeling the divine spark into Kyra's strange instrument, and she shoots this golden beam from the end of it up into the sky, which pierces the eye of the hurricane. And from it, you hear a very loud, angry clap of thunder as it's forcefully pulled apart. Light breaks through the breaking clouds, spilling down onto the marble pediments and wet paving stones of the city. Slowly, citizens begin to emerge from their homes. And the rain slowly comes to a stop as the gods before you immediately drop to their knees, completely exhausted.
I guess we'll go over to see if Kyra's alright.
We just
I imagine
witnessed
they
a godly
stink like
power
wet
ballad.
dog.
Oh, God.
That was badass.
I wanted to do a stage dive off this cliff so bad.
Did you have a plan for that? Like, if you actually did it, how would you catch yourself?
I can't think right now.
It's not like you have wings.
Wings would be cool.
Ella starts to speak up. Well then, and she's like immediately interrupted. That was awesome! He picks up Aidi one arm and Locus in the other and just squeezes you tight. Oh my god!
Please, I'm dying. Again.
Oh come on, it's just the pain of victory here. Yeah!
Yeah, but
Heal
I'm bleeding.
faster, heal faster.
Argadon will cast Fly on Aidi.
I don't need Fly.
Not Aidi, Kyra. Excuse me, Kyra.
Pretty sure I've eternal
There you
bleeding.
go. Take your stage dive.
I'm really beat right now, man. Alice
I've
looks
literally
back, like,
given you the ability to fly just by thinking about it.
he just floats up in the air and just hovers there like a wet noodle. Eh.
And now we have both stopped bleeding.
Yo, this
But we are
spirit,
still sore.
so very sore. This spirit's cool.
She squints at Pythor. Pythor, don't interrupt me. Oh. Right. Sorry. He drops you too.
I'm free.
All right. Well, that was an experience. I'm gonna have to tell this. I'm gonna need the day off on the forge. Oh, my fucking back. He
Smells
goes
like
up to
upside
Argon,
down.
just slaps you on the back. Hey, nice axe.
I didn't actually pull out the axe. That
He still says it.
boy.
Let us all
Oh boy.
let us all return to the palace. This is not the right place to be for what just happened. And she leads
Argonon's
you.
just
Go ahead.
Oh. Argonon's just looking down like, shit, I'm gonna have words later, aren't I?
Valis leads you all back to the palace. You get back to the throne room. King Custis looks very pleased. Excellent work. I knew we could trust you to handle this matter. Now, he holds a finger. Let's see about your reward here. And he pulls out a rolled parchment out of his cloak. And he extends it to whoever wants to come out and grab it first.
I go up and take it.
You unfurl it, and it looks like a map. This map will lead you to the last known whereabouts of the Ultros. It was my ancestor ship, the legendary vessel of Esther Arklander, fiercest of the Dragonlords. There was a time when I thought I might claim it for myself, but truth be told, I have no need of it now. You should know, if it wasn't obvious from before, I am rebuilding the ancient order of Dragonlords. And in time, I'll have a legion of dragon-mounted warriors under my command. Then we will have no more need of heroes and oracles. And we shall drive back the Titans with the power of dragons, just as my forefathers did. In any case, this map will help you allow you to resume your quest for your great labors, or if you're even still on those. I personally thank you for the service you have done my city. You are dismissed. He gives you a nod.
Argonon, with a look of remorse in his face, just looks at him for a moment and then heads off.
Before I head out, I have a request, maybe? You know, for helping the city and all that.
The king just looks at you with a really look on his face.
I mean, it's just, like, can I be part of the Grand Games? I heard they're happening. I'm really looking forward to it. Wonder if I can
You're
get...
free. The event, the Great Games, are open to everybody who wishes to participate, Mr. Lycus.
Oh, fantastic. All right. Well, hope to see you there.
Of course.
All right. And he just leaves.
Before you leave, what do we got here? Why not?
By the way, did we get a short rest as we were heading down?
No.
Okay. I know we did on the way up. I just wasn't sure if we did the same on the way down.
Where is this? You see the following woman come up to you all as Vulcan and Pythor have already departed. Valis has gone off down the hallway. Everyone in the room is pretty much dispersing back to go their separate ways. And you see a very unique looking woman comes up to you. Their attire ringing especially true to your senses, Aidi. I'll put her in the campaign essentials. She's a very bulky, formidable, even intimidating looking woman. Mounted skull on her shoulder pad, whatever armor she's wearing, all natural made. And she has a cloak that has Valis' symbol embroidered on it. You there. I am Makaira. I am here to escort you to Queen Valis' room. She has requested a private audience with you all.
Very well.
She leads you down the hallway, and you enter the Queen's private chambers. It's exactly what you would expect a room of Valis to look like. She's resting on a divan across from a series of gilded mirrors. She's accompanied by many scribes and servants in white, and a few more ladies who are pretty much in the same attire as the one who is leading you here. Valis extends a hand to you all. Ah, good. Thank you, Makaira, for bringing them to me. Please, all of you, come forth.
Ideal. Step forward.
Yep.
Well, first, thank you all for your assistance with that endeavor. It's not often we have to pull up our divine spark like that, and those elementals more than likely would have been our undoing if we weren't there. So about what my husband has done. The map he gave you. I want music for this. It can still be storming out, why not?
I thought the whole point of our shit was to stop that.
It'll be very, very light.
Fair enough.
I just wanted some ambient music to be H. So, the map he gave you all. That map is accurate. It will lead to the Ultros. But I'm almost certain he's sending you into something nefarious. Lately, he's been not sleeping well, having dreams of some kind. And I think this unusual generosity of his is somehow connected to it. The thing about my husband, he would never give you such a gift unless he believed it would work in his advantage. So, I still advise you should go out and get the ship. However, when you do, I think you should come back immediately to me. And I'm almost certain that my stupid husband will try and take the ship from you. There's nothing good that can come of him controlling both that ship and the dragons.
Why is it that he has the say to do such things over you?
Oh, he has quite a good amount of sway over the city, but everybody knows who's the one who's actually of divine quality here. And I do need to give my husband the authority that a king is supposed to have, but he is such a fool sometimes.
So why don't you just take power over him?
It's not acting very kingly.
Things have already been set in motion that if I intervened, unfortunately, it would intervene. Surely you saw that other man there. I'm sure you've been acquainted. Commander Gaius.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
he's
guy.
a dick. I will kill him soon. Ish.
She just chuckles at this.
Oh, that was the plan.
Such open hostilities would throw the city into chaos. People would question it. It's fine for things as they are right now. Though you, at my request, I want you all to keep your eyes on something other than the throne here. There's a few... My city looks wonderful from those who haven't been here before, but it has its fair share of problems. These things that I'm going to mention to you, you do not need to do them right away. But there are things that I wish for you to look into on your own time. You can do them before you go for the Ultras, after you come back, the choice is yours. But there are deep conflicts between the followers of the Five and the followers of the Titans. I have my own suspicions about what they want, but I can't confirm them. I'm worried about is that when the Titan's oath is completely done, and with the powers of us, they're waning. She looks over at Kyra. I worry for you too, sister. She's like, whatever, sis. If she hasn't told you before, myself, her, Father, Pythor, we're losing our power as this oath is drawing to an end. It's very worrying. But enough about us. There's a few things going on. As you heard, the Great Games are coming up. That'll probably take a week or two to get fully set up. Large festivals in the streets. Everybody looks forward to it every year. You all are, of course, welcome to participate.
I will.
My question is that there's also the Temple of Lutheria in the city. It's not near the palace, like the Temple of Storms and the Temple of the Five is. What the tiefling said in my husband's audience room, it bothers me. Sacrificing children is something that I am firmly against. I will never agree to it, and I am worried that they are up to something over there. I am not saying, I'm not giving you my blessing to go there and just start slaughtering willy-nilly. I want you all to go to collect evidence against them. If things do get ugly, you're of course free to defend yourselves. But that is an issue that I personally want to see taken care of. Of course, to get over there, it's over by the New Dagon estate, so it should be rather easy to find.
So gather intel, basically.
Essentially, yes.
Sounds simple enough.
And the newer dragon estate?
Do I know where
Yeah.
that is?
Oh,
No.
yes. It's actually in the southwestern part of the city.
I'm assuming I would know, seeing as I lived here for like 100 years.
Yep, that is actually where the current living descendant of Adonis Nurdragon currently resides. Extremely wealthy dude. I have heard that Mr. Nurdragon himself is wanting something done. I haven't looked too much into it. You're all free to see if he wants anything. Oh, is there anything else I'm missing? Again, if you do recover the Ultros, my husband doesn't even need to know that you've recovered it. So please use discretion with handling that matter.
What boat?
Exactly. Now, completely unrelated issue, but I couldn't help but notice a few weeks ago you all dedicated a rather interesting sacrifice to me. Is that true?
I don't remember which one, but yes.
Minotaur?
Was it the Gorgon or the Minotaur?
We did the Gorgon. It would have been the Gorgon. The Minotaur went to Kyra. Or was it the other way? I don't remember.
The most recent one was
No.
Kyra's.
It was something before that.
We did
because the Gorgon
Cerberus.
wasn't. The Gorgon wasn't actually sacrificed to anyone because we had already.
True.
Isn't it the Cerberus to Valis?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's the Cerberus.
Well, I admit I'm not used to receiving such glorious sacrifices in my name. Usually people dedicate those sort of things to my brother Pythor. But it was a very nice gesture, and I'm happy to receive your notice. So she has the large, bulky woman bring her over a box. Clearly, as she opens it, she clinkles it around, and it's clearly a jewelry box of some kind. And she pulls out a brooch that looks like a scarab. I would insist that you will take this as thank you for your thoughtfulness.
A keepsake?
Mm-hmm.
I grab it before anyone can say anything.
No, hang on now.
I'm just staring at it, completely lost in thought now.
I comes over to look at it.
Can I just identify it with my eye?
You can.
Alright. Do this bad boy up.
Argonon never takes his eyes off of Valis.
Like, doesn't even say anything, he just triggers it.
It's a very interesting... Is that a brooch? She flips it over to look at the other side.
It is indeed a brooch. And it is identified.
Jesus. More of how much it's worth is the main thing I was freaking out about.
Yeah, this book doesn't know how to label quality items correctly. I will be changing that. It's like very rare at most.
Yeah.
It's like we could have used this as a sacrifice. Pay for all those cows.
Exactly.
Solve all our problems.
Someone else to foot the bill for this? Oh, I've just got this thing laying around in this jewelry box.
Oh, keepsake.
Who wants it?
We'll leave it in the party sheet for now.
It doesn't require attunement. Oh no, it does. Never mind.
It
Yeah, I
does.
was like, oh, hold up now. I will leave that for everybody to decide for next time as I wrap things up here. With that, is there any last minute discussions or words anybody wants to say to Queen Valis?
No discussions, but Argonon just gives a very intense look at her the whole time.
Oh yeah, is Kyra here?
Oh yeah, Kyra's in the room. She's just being a brat in the back.
Oh, okay, so she's not really listening? Or she is listening?
She doesn't want to be involved with Valis.
Oh, okay. Well, like is just gonna whisper to her, to the queen. Like, hey, got any idea what she might like as a gift? A little something, something.
Kyra? Well, she adores instruments, of course.
Obviously.
She's a fan of blue stationery and hair berets.
Blue stationery and hair berets?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
She looks at Argonon and just gives him a look. Thank you, Argonon.
Mom.
Why do you call me that?
According
Because
to Wikipedia,
you
a hybrid
don't
vehicle.
remember.
I don't. My husband. A lot of. Pretty much everybody doesn't, Argonon. Queen Valis is fine.
He walks out of the room.
She just shakes his head. Or her head.
Wait a moment.
Is everything all right between you and Argonon?
He claims that I had a daughter that he married. I would think I would know if I had a daughter or not.
Kind of a big thing to forget.
Yes, but I can't treat him too harshly. He is one of the chosen ones.
I know that he does have family he's seeking. We actually found a memento from them at Demetria's.
Oh?
Wedding ring.
She looks thoughtful at this. Still confused. Well, I truly hope that he finds whatever he's lost.
As do I. It seems a very strange case.
Heidi, do you have or do you wear anything that would give any indication that you're not from Mytros or pretty much any of the major cities?
Well, now that she's got the breastplate on, it's not as noticeable. But
Do you have Lefkia with you?
she has Lefkia, usually like kind of chilling nearby, and she's got her bracers that are fairly standard issue Amazonian.
You see Makara go up to Lefkia and just hold out her hand.
Lefkia feigns sniffing since, mechanical work. And flaps her wings.
Your Stimve has spilled much blood, I can tell.
Yes, she's very, you know, I imagine she's a bit of an older model now.
She does look archaic, but she's still a fine girl. And Valis looks between you. Oh, Miss Heidi, I wasn't aware you were part of her culture.
Yes, I hail from the Isle of Themis.
Why did they exile you? Michaela turns to you with this.
I actually, when I had a run-in with Versi very early on during a war, and ended up in her care for quite some time, and I haven't made it home yet.
Cough, cough, 500 years, cough, cough.
Do you actually do that, Tabby?
Yes, but in a much more dramatic fashion.
Fine. She looks very confused by this. You have not seen Themis in that long.
No. It's been a long time, yes.
Do not go there.
No?
The current queen. She looks like she's trying to bottle up some emotions, and you know that usually, even from way back when, people of your culture are very outspoken in their ideals. They don't give a shit about politeness. They say what needs to be said. We did not agree with her current ruling style. So she outcast me and my sisters. She outstretches her arms.
What is she doing that is so disagreeable?
Well, for one, a lot of the men there, if they are born there, she takes them away. Puts them somewhere that we haven't seen. And they don't come back. And second of all, the entire island now wholly worship Lutheria. And you will be scorned and admonished if you do not conform.
It's always been Thalea, hasn't it not? And Kentamane. With, the requisite to Sidon and Lutheria.
Yes, but this queen demands Lutheria above all others.
How long has that been going on?
20 years. That is when she first took power.
And that bitch has my helmet.
And none have challenged her on this?
Those that are challenged have to face not only her, but the rest of the Amazons who have sided with her.
What's that sort of ruler, is it?
She controls all of Themis. I do not wish you to go there, but if you must, just take caution. Our tribe is vastly different than what you will remember it.
Thank you for the warning, sister. And I will keep it in mind, though I'm almost certain my path will take me there.
She'll just give a small bow of her head. And I hope Thylea guide you, sister.
I have a quick question.
In character or out?
In character. What do you know about the Lotus Wish on a Scorpion Island?
Lotus Witch. Very few have gone in search of her, but it's said that she knows every fabric of the lore that has occurred in our land of Thylea. If you have a question about the land and its past, she will know.
Interesting. Any way I get there? Any path in particular?
Ship.
Well, okay. Well, direction, I should ask. Sorry.
Unfortunately, it's been so long that I actually do not know the way. I haven't been myself, but I have heard legends of her.
Oh, it's more information than I had before, so appreciate it.
All right. So with that, she dismisses you, and you guys head out. Rays of sunshine still coating the rest of the city. The rain has come to a slight drizzle now. And as you leave the palace, you realize that people everywhere are watching you with great interest. You hear excited chatter among the crowds. It's the Oracle's chosen ones, the heroes of the Heartlands. They've come to Mytros to save us from the Titans. Several merchants approach you, expressing gratitude for the work you've done to make the road safer for travel. My
Don't
bad.
die.
Detachments of Centurions salute as you walk past. And as news of your presence spreads, more and more admirers crowd around you, vying for your attention. Before long, your progress through the city streets has actually slowed to a crawl. Aidi, you're so pretty. You're the best siren out there. Yo, Lycus, my man. Keep doing it, dude.
I like that guy.
All the proper students of the academy are like trying to shout over, Miss Tabitha. All these crowds here. And they just end up using message. We appreciate everything you're doing, Miss Tabitha.
Oh my word, like 50 messages at once. That's got to be just the worst.
Do my ears start bleeding a little bit?
You have a high enough intelligence to like, okay, I need to sort my inbox for this. Okay, I know that guy. Uh-huh. And Sicarius and Argonon, almost all of your old unit is there, and they're just going, oorah, or the equivalent of it when they see you guys. Argonon, yeah! I heard you chopped a freaking Benneth! What a beast!
Pleasure as always.
And Ajax. A lot of the children seem to like Ajax. As they break into cute little awoos and start running around them.
Am I still in wolf form?
No, the hour would have been past, but you can turn into one if you want.
I'm going to, and then I'll start playing with them.
They immediately start climbing over you, and all the parents like, thank you. Because of tales of your exploits, we've actually begun to respect nature even more. Thank you for everything that you're doing for us.
My tail wags.
And we will leave off there with your adoring fans.
Did we jump up like 10 points of fame?
No, you jumped up one.
This isn't a small settlement.
You just saved a city.
We just actively helped save this place. We
It may not be
assisted
part of.
a miracle in occurring.
And let me give you guys your final reward, the map of Mytros.
What the hell?
Yep.
Jesus! I thought Astoria was big.
You were not kidding.
So I will have to talk to you afterward to figure out exactly where all my stuff's at, because I don't know.
Oh my god.
Pythor has a Colossus.
He does.
Well, there's the academy, yes, but where was the market I worked at, plus the farm where all my stuff's at?
How's the wine here? Got a vineyard.
Also, I was gonna say the housing that I was talking about earlier to you, Kevin, would probably be over near the vineyard.
Okay.
So,
let's see. Commerce Gate's a popular place for jobs you guys would have worked, especially the Great Agora. Tabby, you had the farm, right?
Yeah, it's right outside of Mytros.
Yes, that will be outside the Soldier's Gate up here.
All right.
Are there any places that I would know off the break? Since I've been here before?
Yes. You know that Thieves Guild is based out of there.
Nice.
Bathhouse? Or the Colossus?
out of the Colossus.
The Colossus.
Of Pythor, of no less.
Hilarious.
This is Aidi's point of interest.
Also the bathhouse.
Oh yes. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, you guys are free to explore this next session, do the ultras whenever. But the great
Ultras.
game won't be starting for about 2 or 3 weeks.
Honestly, we should do the ultras after the games.
Yeah.
We need another bit off.
You want to pick up a day job?
Well, I need to go back and visit the academy / visit home / visit other people.
Yeah, in a city this large, there's probably a lot of hijinks to get into.
Yes.
Plus, we do need a bit more money if we're going to be keeping up what we're doing.
Yeah.
So, inevitably.
Also, side note, Crow. I said Lycus basically owns a very poor property in just some city with his Thieves Guild partner, Vex. Can we just say that it was here?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I wasn't sure what city to throw it in.
All right, well, save your sheets. I'll leave it up if you guys still need to mess with your sheets or look at the map some more.
I'll need to reread what I put for my backstory because I forgot right now.
We saved an entire city. Did we gain a level?
You did not.
Damn.
Yeah, it's still a bit recent since our last one, so.
I know. I had to throw it out there, though.
Yeah, but considering last time I threw one out there, got the same.
All right, I'm gonna go eat dinner.
All right, have a good night.
That sounds good.
See you, next week, I think.
Oh, yes, next week.
I know someone. Is
Tabby
off
needs to
throughout next
leave
week.
early next week. So, how do we feel about starting at about 4 o'clock on Saturday?
That should be
Okay.
fine.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I've got my friend's family bonfire that starts. I can leave after 7. It's just I need to be there before 8, and it's about a 20-minute drive.
Okay. So it sounds like next time we'll be doing downtime, and then it sounds like you guys are going to wait for the great games then.
Basically, yeah.
Yep.
All right, I will get a whole little system ready for that. Be thinking about how you want to spend downtime and make money.
Nice. Good at that.